Hello everybody. Actually doing a live today because we are in the area where it got hit with the hurricane. I think it's Helene it was or whatever. But can't upload anything because I have no power at the moment. And I'm actually barricaded in my house. I had to climb through some trees just to actually get out. So decided I'd go ahead and do a live. This is a kind of spur of the moment type thing. So pretty much just going to be, I'm probably going to end up doing this today. Might do it Friday, Thursday, something like that. Probably do it next week 2 times instead of uploading videos. So this might be for a couple weeks, and just kind of give y'all an update on that. So y'all got any questions or anything, answer, not answer them, but asking away on here. Just kind of being the day in the life of what I'm doing every day right now. So actually right now I am looking up some stuff. Let me turn my camera around. Come on. Yeah, so I'm actually looking up some stuff on my Pro Demand because I got to find some stuff. But we do have a good bit that is going on in the shop. I'll kind of show you all that in a minute. Right now I'm working on a 06 Malibu. It's got like 22,000 miles on it. Just doing an oil change. It's got a little knocking in the front end too, like steering. So you kind of check that out. But yes, I gotta look up, what is it? I think how much oil it takes. It is I think it's a 06 Malibu. It's got the 3.9 in it, and I think it's an LT. Not quite sure. But we just want to go with an LT. Just want to make sure I put the right amount of fluids back in her. And we're just going to, like, I'll set y'all up while I'm doing stuff, but I'll carry y'all around whenever I'm walking around, just so y'all know what's going on. Don't know how long I'm going to be doing the live for. Wow, I only have 4 quarts. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know how long I'm going to do the live for. But I'll kind of keep y'all updated on what's going on and all that good stuff. Let me flip y'all around and show y'all a couple things we got going on. Alright, I'm flipping around. Okay, there we go. Got Infiniti QX30 doing an engine swap on. There's the front end right here, like the suspension and stuff I had to take out. The hood is a little hard to open, but we do got it on here. I kind of go underneath. I know that's out. Waiting on parts for it. Infiniti had to order. Here's the turbo right here. But Infiniti had to order a good bit of stuff for us because nobody else had it in stock. The turbo exhaust manifold gasket we had to get. Even the oil filter. O'Reilly's, none of them actually had an oil filter for it, which I thought was kind of weird. But we're doing, like I said, just the full engine swap on here. It did have oil in cylinder 2 and 3, so the piston rings kind of went out from that one. I'll show you the old engine actually. It's actually a Mercedes wrapped in an Infiniti body. That's the engine right there. This is the old engine that we got out. Like, I'm just getting ready to button it up, but that's the old engine right there. Then we have a Prius. I happen to put new bus bars on this one right here because what we're doing is, if y'all can see all the corrosion on here, this is battery 7 right here, and that one's not charging right, and we're just going to go ahead and do them all. Actually 7, 14, 11, and 9 are starting to show signs of like low voltage, and that's your corrosion right there. But no, none of y'all have ever seen like a hybrid battery. This is what's going on right here. But we got some stuff going on right here too. Leaking a little bit of power steering fluid, a little bit of oil, trying to find out where the oil's coming from. I put some dye on that one. And this is the Impala. We're doing oil change on this one right now, and I just had to look up, make sure we put the right amount in here. But pretty much what we're doing today is just kind of going over some stuff, just because I'm not I'm unable to upload stuff at the moment because I have no power. For anybody who came in after I said that, I'm in an area that actually was hit by the hurricane, so I have no power at the house. I'm actually trapped at my house. My cars are, so I'm having to borrow a car from the dealership that I work for or help with, however you want to call it. But he let me borrow a car, which I'm grateful for that. But we're pretty bad inside. Like a tree fell on a power line in our driveway, and then it brought down the transformer in the second part of my driveway. So I have no way of getting out at all. So that's kind of where I'm stuck at. But it happens. I'm just thankful that nothing major happened to me, and that I'm alright and my family's alright. And I know a lot is going on. We're actually doing kind of like a fundraiser thing with me and the guy who owns the car lot. Where there's somebody else, another car lot owner. He is renting a box truck, and we are going to take it to people in Lake Lure because the Lake Lure Dam busted, or not really busted, but it overflowed, and Chimney Rock is gone at this point. So we're trying to gather some stuff up for them and help them out. So that's kind of what we're trying to do, is like gather up clothes, food, stuff that's not going to get perishable. But I'm going to kind of set y'all up here in just a minute, so you might see me come and go. I'm going to kind of set y'all up where y'all can just kind of watch me, and I'll talk as I'm doing stuff. And just because it's going to be kind of hard for me to carry y'all around and show y'all everything that I'm going to be doing, like step by step. So this is kind of like a little Q&A section if y'all wanted to do that. So give me just a few minutes, or a few seconds probably, and I'll set y'all up, and then we'll come back and I'll kind of let y'all know more of what we're doing. But for everybody watching, thank you for watching my live. It is the only way I can do videos at the moment, and it looks like somebody did not empty an oil pan. I'll have to go get the other one. So I love it whenever that happens. There's a rag right here. But yeah, it's been a crazy week for us. Like, we lost power Thursday night, and we haven't had power since then. It just kind of sucks. But it could have been worse. We could have had our whole city wiped out, just like Chimney Rock and everybody did. So, but I'm back at work today, and that's what I'm doing. I'll turn y'all around and kind of show y'all. Like I was saying, we're just kind of changing oil right now. And just kind of checking stuff out underneath here, just to make sure, because the car had a little bit of a bumping noise whenever I pulled it over here. Looks like a little bit of leaks going on. If y'all are asking questions and I don't get to them right way, sorry about that. I don't have it facing me where I can see some of this. That's a small one. Looks like about a 13. So I'm going to get a different socket and grab a different drain pan. So let me do that. Oil filter is right up here. See if I can get my thing up in here. Okay, it's not really tight, so I should be able to get it with my hand. So I'll be right back for everybody.
Hey. It's in the back?
No, it was up against the...
right here in front?
Yeah, right there in the front on the cooler.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry about that. It took longer than I thought. Somebody asked me a question. So, let's see what size this is. Should be, it looks like 13. But for anybody who's just joining us, we are doing a live because I cannot upload videos at the moment. I have no power. So I'll be doing live for the next probably 2 weeks until I can actually get videos uploaded and edited and all that stuff. But so I'm just going to be doing kind of day of the life of stuff at the moment. If there's, and I'm overflowing the thing. Great. Yeah, thought that was a little bit looser than it was. A great way to do a live, everybody. There we go. Surprised this thing only costs like 4 quarts of oil. Didn't think it would be more than that, being $3.9. But that's what it calls for. Yeah, we were working on a hybrid earlier. The battery number 7 wasn't charging right, so we're ordering all new bus bars for I think it's that 08, remember? Prius. Wipe this off. So we got that coming. Have an oil leak on a old 4Runner. If y'all seen any of my videos, it's a 94 4Runner. It's got the 3-liter. Personally, I'm not a fan of the 3-liter. They typically have a good bit of issues like head gaskets and stuff, but this one is actually going pretty good. But it does have an oil leak, and we're trying to figure out where that's coming from. But like I said earlier, we are kind of doing like a little fundraiser thing for people up in Lake Lure, Asheville area, where they're renting a truck and taking supplies and stuff to people, clothes and stuff like that to them. So tomorrow, the owner of the used car lot, him and another car lot guy, I think, are going to go up there all day and deliver stuff. They got like a 20-foot box truck, and we got like non-perishable foods and clothes and stuff like that that people can use. So if y'all are in the Clover, South Carolina area, or York County, even Charlotte region of North Carolina, and y'all would like to donate, we are in Clover, South Carolina, 975 Bethel Street, and we are taking donations, and they are leaving at 9:30 in the morning to go do that. Let me go grab the oil filter. Sorry about that. A little kid that helps us, he couldn't get the windshield wipers off of the arms of, I don't know what he's working on. I think he's got a pallet over there that he's working on. So when you're changing oil, do not crank down on these with a tool or any of that stuff. This is a AC Delco filter, so you know that it is a factory one. Come on, get around my hand. Alright, there's that. Move this out of the way. Just want to double check that that's tight. Alright, yeah, we're good to go on that. Alright, I'm gonna flip all back around. Get to see my pretty face. Right. Yeah, with no hat. But gotta grab a funnel. Alright. So with filter, it says it only takes like 4 quarts. That's not much for a bigger V6 like this. Where most newer ones take like 7. Like our new 4Runner, I think it's 7. Come on. Let me check it. Still got a little bit more. Looks good to me. Turn y'all back around. Right. Let that drip a little bit. This is what I'm doing right now. Where's a rag? Looks like it's tight. Right. Yeah, we'll crank it up and see where it's at. The keys are in it. Yeah, sitting in the console. I don't know how well y'all can see that. I think we'll show it actually. 22,703 miles. It's crazy. On an 06. I'm actually going to go ahead and probably back it off of here. I know my driver door is open. So nothing's behind me. I'm off slow because these ramps are a little tall. Come on, where are you? Alright, we can check the oil again now. I know this might be boring stuff to everybody, but right now it's about all I can do as far as checking or loading videos. I just figured y'all might want to see the day in the life of what I do every day anyway. So oil looks good on this. I just got to set the light, but I'll check that out and do that in a few. Oop, forgot about this. We're going to check out what the bumping noise is, if I can figure out how this thing goes back on here. Where you go? There it is. There it went. It's amateur hour here. what it is. Alright. So now I gotta find a jack and kind of jack it up, see what's going on with the steering. For anybody who's just joining us, reason I can't put it on the lift is because we have this on the lift. Infiniti QX30. We did an engine swap on here. I'm waiting on parts, and it won't be here till tomorrow, the rest of them, because they had to get a turbo gasket, oil filter, and a couple other wheel gaskets and O-rings that go to the turbo. This is the front steering on this. You have to drop it out so you can get the exhaust out, because the exhaust goes around that. And let me see if I can actually get the hood up for you. That way that we can kind of look, see what we're looking at right here. So that's what we're looking at. I do gotta clean all that off. This is the way it came from the junkyard. But he just got a used engine, and this used engine was about $2,000, and that's pretty much how it came. I'm gonna kind of clean it off while it's in here, but I got a few other things I got to do first. But we're just waiting on the rest of the parts for this. I think it calls for like 28 hours to do this engine swap. Yep. But we got to put Freon in it and coolant and all that. The thermostat is a pain in the butt to get to. It's on the back side over here. You have to take the intake off or come underneath and get to it, but it is not easy to get off. I think it costs for like 6 hours to do a thermostat on one of these cars, which is basically a Mercedes at this point. But that's the way that is. Turbo is over here though. Try not to smash my fingers, because you got to take the hood latch assembly off when you do this. Try not to drop my. Here's your turbo. And I gotta get some O-rings that go in here and right there. That's what I'm waiting on mostly, is that and the gasket for this. And the nuts holding it in are actually these copper plated nuts right here. I got new ones coming to those too, because I don't like using them copper nuts more than I have to. But you can see all the steering and stuff is gone. And then here's the Prius we're working on. For anybody wondering, batteries. Never seen a hybrid battery? That's what it looks like. Yeah, I took one of the bus bars off already right there. You can see how corroded they are. They are super nasty. So I'm changing all the bus bars on it, all the nuts, and I'm going to clean up all the terminals on it too while I'm in here. I'm going to check the Smart ECU in here, and this car's a little dirty, but I'm going to clean up all this too, because I think it comes from the beach. It spends a lot of time in Florida and at Charleston, so it's got a little bit of sand in here. So we're going to clean that out for them a little bit and try to eliminate any possible contamination if we can. But that's what we're doing right there. But now, since I got my jack over here, we'll go ahead and lift this up, and we'll kind of see if there's any play in the steering tie rods or any of that stuff. Let me sure I get it right. I say this is a little Harbor Freight one.
Hey,
yeah.
Test drive this thing. Do you want to take that return back to M&W for us?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, cool. It's just sitting in there, so.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep, not a problem. I can feel some of it. It's moving. It's not wheel bearing, more tie rod than anything. If I can get in here and see it though. There's a hornet flying around my head now. You get away from me. Yeah, tie rods are bad on it. I know y'all couldn't see it, but I could see them moving back here. I don't know how well y'all can see in there. And I got this bee flying around my head. Ended up getting stung right here on live. Yeah, tie rods are moving pretty good. Why it is around me. Yeah. But you leave me alone. So we're gonna order some tie rods for this, I guess. I'll let them know. I gotta test drive it anyway. And I got, as you can hear, I got a return I need to do for him that we had for something. It was actually a heater control unit for a Tahoe. I'm just double checking everything on this, make sure there's no leaks. I mean, 22,000 miles, it shouldn't have too many leaks. But probably not going to be on here much longer because this video is already getting to 30 minutes now. It will be up if y'all want to watch something. And I guess the bee wanted an appearance on there too, but I don't know if y'all saw him or not. But like I said, we're probably going to go ahead and end it here. I'll do another one on Thursday or Friday. I'll kind of put it up on the little tab, or I'll put it up on Instagram also for everybody. And then that way y'all know when I'm going to do it. And I'll probably do it probably about the same time, probably around like 1, 2 o'clock Thursday or Friday. But for everybody who's watched it and was with me on live, thank you. And like I said, again, if y'all are in the Clover, South Carolina area and y'all would like to help out with the little stuff that we're doing for the people up in Lake Roar and Asheville area, feel free to stop by. We're just taking clothes, perishable, like non-perishable foods, and donations of any kind if y'all would like to. Because they're leaving first thing in the morning tomorrow morning, 9:30, and they're going to take them up there to Lake Roar. I think it's at the Sports Academy Center, and that's where they're taking all the donations. But again, thank y'all to everybody who watched this, and don't forget, torque this tight. Y'all have a great day.